Did you know understanding how property taxes work is crucial for both current homeowners and those considering to make the move to homeownership? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm JC, a realtor here in Lubbock, and I'm sharing information about Lubbock, the surrounding areas, and all things real estate. Today we are getting into a topic that impacts every single homeowner, and that is property taxes here in Lubbock. Now let's get started. First, let's start with the basics. Property taxes here in Lubbock are assessed based on your property's value. First, let's start with the basics. Property taxes in Lubbock are assessed based on the appraised value of your property. The county's appraisal district determines that value by taking into account factors such as the size of the property, the condition, and the market trends. For example, the valuations for the average home in 2022 was increased by an estimated average of 12.4% by the Lubbock County Appraisal District. Once the appraised value is determined, it is multiplied by the local tax rate to calculate the property taxes that are owed. The tax rate is set by various entities, including the city, the county, school districts, and others. It is important to know that each different entity has their own tax rate. For instance, the tax rate by Lubbock County was 35.36 cents per $100 valued in 2022, and then Commissioners Court adopted a 34.35 cent per $100 value in the fiscal year of 2023. And when I say 35.36, it's 35.9990 and 34.7720. So that's why it's kind of in between. Now, in the description, if you want to see what a real example looks like for a price of a home that has appreciated and the tax rate has decreased, check that out in the description because I have it broken down so you can see what that might look like with real world numbers. Homeowners in Texas, including here in Lubbock, might be eligible for homestead exemptions, which can help reduce the appraised value for tax purposes. This is an exemption designed to provide some relief for primary resident homeowners. Several other factors can influence property values. There are several factors that can influence property values and consequently property taxes. Local market trends, economic developments, and neighborhood improvements can all impact your tax rate. And this may look like things like school bonds for improvements, road bonds for improvements, and things of that sort. Tax rates can also change over time, and understanding how these rates are set and being able to keep an eye on those proposed changes is so important. And it is not uncommon for the tax rate to come up during local government meetings. So that means Commissioner Court meetings or Lubbock Council meetings, things like that is where the tax rate may be discussed. So you might know what to expect for tax rate changes in the future. And staying informed about these factors is so crucial for homeowners because changes in property values and tax rates can directly affect your property tax bill and what you may owe. So let's talk about some things to help manage those property taxes, one of which is, of course, staying informed and knowing what's available as far as exemption goes and taking advantage of them. Again, that homestead exemption is a perfect example of a way to provide significant savings in your property taxes. If you believe your property has been overvalued, you do have the right to appeal that appraisal, and that gives you the option to possibly bring down the value on the appraisal and in turn reduce the property taxes that are owed on your home. Another thing to know is home improvements can also affect your property value. While making enhancements on your home is fantastic and in some ways essential for your way of life, the way you live, your lifestyle, your preferences, all of that, It is important for you to be aware that those improvements may lead to an increase in the appraised value and in turn, your property taxes that are owed. So plan and budget accordingly if you plan to make any changes to your home. To sum it up, property taxes are a crucial aspect of homeownership, and it is so important in understanding how they are assessed, the factors that influence them, and the strategies at managing them, and that can empower you as a homeowner to know what goes into those costs. And of course, if you found this information helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into living in Lubbock and Lubbock real estate. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.